Has there ever been a moment when you've looked at someone in their late 70s or 80s, maybe a friend, a neighbor, or even a public figure, and just marveled at how incredibly sharp they still are? They seem to effortlessly navigate new technologies, remember names and dates with ease, or perhaps jump into lively discussions with incredible wit and insight. It's a striking contrast to the quiet fear many of us sometimes carry, the worry that as the years tick by, our minds might slow down, our memories might fade, and that vibrant spark of curiosity could diminish. We see articles about cognitive decline, hear stories of loved ones struggling, and wonder if that's an inevitable path for us all. It can feel like a silent countdown, a painful reality that silently gnaws at our peace of mind. But what if I told you that the ability to stay exceptionally sharp, even well into your later years, isn't just a matter of luck or good genes? What if it's more about nurturing specific skills that, when cultivated, can keep your mind agile and engaged long past what many consider the conventional peak? The secret isn't some complex medical breakthrough or expensive therapy. It's often found in simple, everyday ways of living that keep your brain active and your spirit vibrant. In this video, we're going to explore 5 remarkable skills that, if you still possess them after 75, truly set you apart, indicating a mind that is not just functioning, but thriving. We'll delve into what these skills are, why they matter so much, and how you can nurture them. No matter your age, watch to the end for something that will surprise you. Let's dive right into the first of these incredible indicators of a truly sharp mind, the remarkable ability to embrace and learn new things, particularly when it comes to technology. Think about it. The world changes at an astonishing pace. What was cutting edge just a few years ago is now commonplace, and what's emerging today will be essential tomorrow. For someone in their mid-70s or beyond to not only keep up but actively engage with these changes is a profound sign of mental agility. I'm talking about the grandparent who masters video calls to chat with their grandkids across the globe, the retiree who starts an online course to learn a new language, or the person who confidently navigates banking apps, smart home devices, or even social media platforms. This isn't just about pressing buttons. It's about a willingness to step outside comfort zones, to understand new interfaces, and to adapt to different ways of doing things. This adaptability shows a brain that hasn't closed itself off to novelty, a mind that remains flexible and eager for new information. It means their neural pathways are still forming new connections, that their working memory is strong enough to hold new instructions, and that their problem-solving skills are being constantly exercised. Consider the example of my friend, Margaret. Margaret is 82, and just last year, she decided she wanted to start a small online business selling her handcrafted knitted scarves. Now, Margaret had never even owned a smartphone until her daughter bought her one 5 years ago. But she committed. She spent hours watching YouTube tutorials on how to set up an online store, how to take good product photos with her phone, and even how to manage online payments. There were frustrating moments. Of course, she'd call her daughter sometimes, utterly bewildered by a pop-up or a settings menu. But she never gave up. She'd say, "Well, if I can learn to knit intricate patterns, I can certainly figure out this internet thing." Her persistence, her curiosity, and her sheer determination to master something entirely new, something many people half her age find daunting, is what makes her truly exceptional. It's not just about her success with the scarves. It's about the cognitive workout she's giving her brain every single day. She's constantly learning, adapting, and growing. This kind of active engagement with new technologies, whether it's learning to use a smart TV, ordering groceries online, or even just mastering a new game on a tablet, forces your brain to stay active and prevents it from settling into rigid patterns. It challenges your spatial reasoning, your memory for sequences, and your logical thinking. It keeps you connected to the world and empowers you to maintain your independence. Another crucial skill that shines brightly in those who remain exceptionally sharp is their ability to engage in complex problem-solving and critical thinking. This goes beyond just figuring out how to work a new gadget. It's about being able to analyze information, weigh different options, and make sound decisions in situations that aren't straightforward. We all face dilemmas in life, whether it's navigating healthcare choices, managing finances, or dealing with family dynamics. Someone who, at 75 or beyond, can still approach these situations with a clear head, logically break down the issues, and come to reasoned conclusions without being easily flustered or overwhelmed, possesses a truly remarkable mental capacity. This skill isn't about being perfectly right all the time, but about the process, the ability to think critically, to consider various perspectives, and to adapt their approach when new information emerges. They might be managing their own investments, helping a younger family member navigate a difficult career choice, or even organizing a community event. These tasks require foresight, planning, and the ability to anticipate potential hurdles. Think about someone who might be overseeing renovations on their home or even just planning a complex trip. These aren't simple tasks. They involve budgeting, coordinating schedules, communicating with different people, and troubleshooting unexpected issues. My uncle, who is 78, recently decided to downsize from his large family home. This wasn't just about packing boxes. It involved sorting through decades of possessions, making tough decisions about what to keep, donate, or discard, coordinating with real estate agents, movers, and even helping his children understand the financial implications. He approached the entire process with methodical precision. He created spreadsheets, researched different moving companies, and even held detailed family meetings to discuss heirlooms. His ability to handle such a multifaceted and emotionally charged undertaking with such clarity and efficiency was truly inspiring. It showed not only his organizational skills, but his emotional intelligence and his practical problem-solving capabilities. These are not skills that simply vanish with age unless they are neglected. They are honed by continued use, by engaging with challenges, and by maintaining a flexible mindset. So, if you find yourself still tackling complex puzzles, planning intricate projects, or offering insightful advice based on thoughtful analysis, understand that you are demonstrating a profound level of cognitive sharpness. These everyday acts of critical thinking are powerful exercises for your brain, keeping it nimble and responsive, transitioning smoothly from the agility required to learn new things and solve complex problems. Another skill that truly marks someone as exceptionally sharp after 75 is their remarkable capacity for vivid memory and recall, especially when it comes to recent events and detailed conversations. It's one thing to remember your childhood holidays or historical facts, which often benefit from repeated retrieval over a lifetime. It's quite another to vividly recall a conversation you had yesterday, the details of an article you read last week, or the specifics of a recent doctor's appointment without needing constant prompts. This isn't just about rote memorization. It's about the ability to encode new information effectively, store it, and then retrieve it efficiently when needed. When someone can share anecdotes from recent experiences with rich detail, remember names of new acquaintances easily, or recount plot points from a movie they saw last night, it signals robust working memory and strong neural connections in areas of the brain crucial for learning and memory formation. Consider someone who can effortlessly participate in a book club, not just remembering the general plot, but discussing character development, thematic elements, and specific quotes. Or imagine a friend who recently returned from a trip and can recount the precise order of events, the names of local guides, and even the funny little mishaps that occurred, all without missing a beat. My aunt, Eleanor, who just turned 80, is a wonderful example of this. She attends weekly bridge games, and her ability to remember the sequence of cards played, her opponent's strategies, and her own previous hands is truly astonishing. She'll often say, "Oh yes, last Tuesday, John played the Queen of Spades on the third trick after I led with the King of Hearts." This isn't just a party trick. It demonstrates a phenomenal level of attention, focus, and immediate recall that many younger people would envy. It speaks volumes about her cognitive function and her brain's ability to process and retain new, short-term information. This kind of memory is critical for maintaining independence, managing daily life, and engaging meaningfully with the world around you. When you're able to remember appointments, follow instructions, recall medication schedules, or simply enjoy a detailed conversation, It ensures you remain an active and fully participating member of society. Moving on. A fourth powerful indicator of exceptional sharpness in later life is the possession of strong social engagement and empathy. This might not immediately strike you as a purely cognitive skill, but it profoundly impacts brain health and reflects a high level of emotional and intellectual acuity. It's about being able to connect meaningfully with others, listen actively, understand different perspectives, and maintain strong, reciprocal relationships. This isn't just about having friends. It's about the quality of those interactions. Someone who is genuinely curious about others, who offers thoughtful advice, who can navigate complex social situations with grace, and who shows genuine empathy for the feelings and experiences of others, demonstrates a highly integrated and functioning mind. Social interaction is one of the most powerful forms of cognitive exercise. It requires processing verbal and nonverbal cues, anticipating responses, recalling shared histories, and adapting your communication style. Think of someone who regularly volunteers, perhaps at a local charity or community center. They're constantly meeting new people, understanding different needs, and contributing their wisdom. Or perhaps someone who remains the family matriarch or patriarch, the person everyone turns to for guidance, not just because of their age, but because of their insightful perspectives and calm demeanor. My mother-in-law, for instance, at 76, is the glue of her extended family. She remembers everyone's birthdays, calls regularly to check in, and offers an empathetic ear and sensible advice to her children and grandchildren alike. She can listen to a complicated family dispute, understand the nuances of each person's feelings, and offer a path forward that considers everyone's perspective. This requires a sophisticated level of cognitive processing, emotional intelligence, theory of mind, memory for personal histories, and the ability to articulate complex thoughts clearly. It's not just about being nice, it's about the cognitive heavy lifting involved in truly connecting with other human beings. Maintaining these strong social bonds and the capacity for empathy keeps your brain actively engaged in complex social problem solving and emotional regulation. Fostering mental resilience and flexibility. It proves that you're not just thinking about yourself, but you're constantly processing the world through the lens of others, which is an incredible mental exercise. Finally, the fifth skill that truly screams exceptional sharpness after 75 is a vibrant sense of curiosity and an unwavering enthusiasm for new experiences. Many people, as they age, tend to settle into routines, preferring the familiar and shying away from anything new or challenging. While comfort is certainly important, those who remain exceptionally sharp often possess a burning desire to continue exploring, learning, and trying new things, even if it means stepping well outside their comfort zone. This isn't about adrenaline-seeking or reckless behavior. It's about a profound intellectual and emotional openness to the world. It's the person who decides to learn to play a musical instrument for the first time, or enrolls in a university course on a topic they know nothing about, or plans an adventurous trip to a country they've never visited. It's the one who tries new cuisines, joins a different type of club, or even takes up a challenging new hobby like painting or woodworking. This boundless curiosity is a powerful driver of cognitive health. It forces your brain to create new neural pathways, to process novel information, and to adapt to unfamiliar environments. It prevents mental stagnation and keeps your mind agile and stimulated. Imagine an individual who, in their late 70s, decides to take up digital photography, learning not just how to use a complex camera, but also how to edit photos on a computer. This involves mastering new technology, developing an artistic eye, and constantly learning new techniques. Or consider someone who starts learning a new language, even if they have no immediate plans to travel to a country where it's spoken. The sheer joy of grappling with new grammar rules, expanding vocabulary, and practicing pronunciation is a testament to their cognitive vitality. My friend, Robert, at 79, recently joined a local astronomy club. He'd always been interested in stars, but never pursued it. Now, he's learning about constellations, the physics of the universe, and even how to use a telescope. He pores over books, watches documentaries, and eagerly attends club meetings. His eyes light up when he talks about a new discovery or a celestial event. This isn't just a hobby. It's a profound commitment to lifelong learning and engagement. This kind of enthusiasm shows a mind that is constantly seeking growth, constantly challenging itself, and constantly finding new ways to interact with the world. It's a remarkable testament to a truly sharp and vibrant intellect, proving that the human capacity for wonder and discovery is truly ageless. So, when we look at these 5 remarkable skills, the adaptability to learn new things and technology, the capacity for complex problem-solving and critical thinking, a strong, vivid memory and recall of recent events, the depth of social engagement and empathy, and that beautiful, enduring curiosity and enthusiasm for new experiences, it becomes clear that these are not just isolated abilities. They are interconnected threads that weave together a tapestry of truly exceptional mental sharpness. They reflect a mind that is not merely existing, but actively thriving, engaging with the world with zest and clarity. Remember, cultivating these skills isn't about sudden, drastic changes. It's about a continuous, gentle effort to keep your mind nourished and active. It's about choosing to embrace a challenge when it arises, instead of shying away. It's about staying connected with people, not just physically, but emotionally and intellectually. It's about that simple decision to pick up a new book, try a new recipe, or spend a few minutes figuring out how that new app works. Small steps, taken consistently, can lead to monumental shifts in your cognitive vitality. The painful reality we discussed earlier, the fear of losing our sharp edge, can be mitigated by consciously choosing to engage these parts of our brain. You don't need to be a tech wizard or a brilliant scholar. You just need to keep that spark of curiosity alive and be willing to engage with the world around you. Every time you try something new, every time you solve a puzzle, every time you connect deeply with another person, you're strengthening those neural pathways and keeping your mind vibrant. I truly hope that exploring these skills has given you a fresh perspective and perhaps even a renewed sense of possibility. If you found yourself nodding along, recognizing these traits in yourself or in someone you admire, I'd love to hear about it. What skills do you find most challenging or most rewarding to cultivate as you age? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could be incredibly encouraging to someone else who might be on a similar journey. And if you enjoyed this conversation and found it helpful, please do give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. We're always here to share more practical tips and inspiring ideas to help you live your best life at every age. Remember, your mind is an incredible gift, and it's never too late to nurture its brilliance. Keep learning, keep connecting, and keep that wonderful curiosity burning bright. Live your best life at every age.